What's up, guys? We're here with another episode of the Weekly Weapons Brief, and I'm Matt Best.
And I'm Hillary Clinton.
What's up, guys? We're here with another episode of the Weekly Weapons Brief, and I'm Matt Best.
And I'm JT.
And we're talking about the AK-47 today.
This is a beautiful 1914 Romanian-built Kalashnikov in Slovakia.
It also comes with cruise control, water coolant, and a good attitude.
Guys, what the heck are you doing?
Well, I thought this was what we were supposed to do.
Oh, man, dude, I love you guys to death, but this is my show, man.
All right, we'll leave it to the professionals.
Hey guys, welcome to another Weekly Weapons Brief brought to you by Battlefield Vegas. Today, we're going to talk about the MAC. Previously to what you may have heard, this is a MAC-10. It's not an AK with cruise control. This is an Egram MAC-10. It wasn't originally called the MAC-10. The name came from Military Armament Corporation Model 10. People just started calling it a MAC-10. It was designed in 1964, put into production in 1970, still used today. It's about 6 1/4 pounds without anything put on it. Ours here at Battlefield Vegas are a 45 ACP. This thing runs at about 1,100 rounds a minute. It's quick. This thing's fast. It's got about a 50-meter accuracy, uses a 30-round magazine, and this thing, when you have something like a suppressor that you can actually hold on to, it makes it a lot easier to shoot. It has a natural up and to the left in your wrist, with it being so fast and just a big box design. Same with the MAC-11s, anything like that. They just kind of have this weird twist to them. So sometimes you might see them with a little strap on it. Otherwise, here we have where you can actually hold on to it on the suppressor while you're running it. Makes it a whole lot easier to control. This one was actually directly named in the 1994 assault weapons ban. But let's go ahead and take this over to Sean. Let Sean break it down for you guys, put it back together, show you how everything works inside, and then we'll come back and talk about it a little bit more.
Alright guys, we're going to go over the breakdown of the MAC-10. It's pretty simple. There's 4 main groups of it. First we're going to take off the suppressor. There's a little rubber grip around the suppressor. It keeps your hands cool. The suppressor does get hot after extended shooting. Next is going to be your main lower and upper receiver. There's a pin on the side of this receiver that you punch out. But before you do that, you need to pull down on this tab that's actually securing it. You're just going to push out on that. It falls right out. Put it to the side. And then this is where it gets easy. Upper and lower separate, just like that. Your bolt, you're going to pull to the rear. There's a small section in the back, in the top of the receiver. You're going to pull back on the bolt and remove the small charging handle that's on the top. It's kind of held in by small detents around it. If you got small fingers like I do, I can get it off pretty easily. Pull out your bolt, and there it is. You can go a little bit further in depth by taking apart the recoil spring. You don't necessarily have to for normal cleaning, because you can just push down on it. You can clean it, and then clean the other half from here. Alright guys, in front of me I have a few different variants of the MAC-10 and MAC-11. The MAC-11 is in 380 and in 9mm, whereas the MAC-10 was originally designed in 45, but it also came in 9mm as well. As you can see, it's a considerably smaller gun. The frame-wise length of the gun, everything is lighter and faster. Because the stroke of the bolt doesn't have to travel as far, of course the cyclic rate is going to increase. Some of the problems that you have, being that this gun is smaller and a lot faster, is the magazine has a hard time keeping up with the high cyclic rate of the gun. A lot of times it'll fall in an empty chamber because the magazine can't bring a round up to present to the bolt face fast enough. This gun is crazy fast. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. Alright guys, so when shooting your MAC-10, it's an open bolt, it's full auto. We don't actually run it on semi at all. You're just going to run it on full auto. Make sure that you don't have it on the outside. Bring it over into the pocket of your shoulder. Lean forward into it. Try to square off with the target. The further this way that you're facing, the further offhand that you're facing, the more off into that direction that you're going to be going off the target. Square yourself off with it. Make sure your shoulders are further forward than your hips are. Lean into it. Line up your front post into the rear sight. Squeeze, and I mean, just like anything full auto, man, is the longer you hold the trigger down, the more rounds keep coming out. So with this one, I would suggest doing like 1 second bursts, man. It's gonna be gone in a couple bursts. This thing's pretty quick. So thanks for joining us. Thanks again. Thanks for being with us, Sean, today. As always, leave your comments, questions, concerns at the bottom, and we'll see you next time.
This is Battlefield Vegas.
We don't around. This is Battlefield Vegas.
This is Battlefield Vegas, and we use oven mitts.
This is Battlefield Vegas. You ever seen what a MAC-10 does to a midget? I have.
I put a rabbit in the oven.
It was tasty. Carrots and everything. Celery too.
Battlefield Vegas.
Where you don't have to suck your own. Hey, but seriously, thanks to Battlefield Vegas. They're awesome. Facilities are awesome. And thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Love it having
All
you
the
guys.
good stuff.
Absolutely.
I'll tell my mom you said hi.
Yeah.
Big stud mother.
Get my pants back.